good evening, and grand rising. To all my overseas brothers and sisters, good evening. Going out there to- I apologize. It's technical difficulty. My bad, y'all. Little technical difficulties. Hey, man, first and foremost, man, big up to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Everybody that's on the stream right now, man, pull your phones out, man. Share it with 3 people. Tell them to share with 3 more people, man. And tell them to come on and join the nice conversation, man. Today is Thumpin Thursday here on Bearded Conversation, man. We in the building, man. In the building. Secondly, big ups to all my moderators out there, man. Y'all know who they are, man. Young boy Maya Bucks, Master Teacher Fox, T.O. Left, Preston McKenzie, a.k.a. P-Matt. We got Club K get in. We got Big Frank. We got Coach Ricky. We got Gare Bear in the building. Hey, man, and my big bro, Professor Remo, bringing up the real for show. Hey, and we can't forget about them queens, man. We got the First Lady, Miss Gigi. We got Miss Star Wars Markets, LLC. We got Miss Asha Brooks. And last but not least, we got Miss CC Craven, Carefully. And if I forgot you, you know I love you, man. You know I love you. Hey, what's going on tonight, everybody? What's going on, family? How everybody doing, man? Hey, don't forget to check out Lynn Chicago Pizza, man. Don't forget to check out Dan Soul Food and Bakery, Urban Lust Cafe where grown folks play, in the house of health and wellness, man. If y'all need to know where they at, man, y'all can go ahead and Google them spots, you know what I'm saying? They are on Google. Hey, and when y'all get there, let them know Bearded Conversation sent you, man. Let them know I sent you. Miss CC in the building, man. Hey, y'all know how I like to do, man. I like to hit y'all with the theme song real quick while I get my shit together. So let's go ahead and do that. You know?
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah.
What you doing?
Bearded Conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge it. Bearded Conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Damn. Got it off the block.
Forming a dynasty from the rock. Laid back in the cup. Let's pray, can't get enough.
Yeah. Chop it up in every location. A Bearded Conversation. Opportunity keep knocking like child support. Famous started from the bottom like basements. Now we famous. Podcast official. The topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking it how we living it. Rolling like a dealership. Managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcast. No, you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube. Knowledge Supreme Infinite. Chicago got us dipping, excited to talk about it. Going live, check your notifications so you can holler. Or leave it in the comments, debate it, just being honest. Chicago topics, roll ride feuds, we supersonic, big gang of conquer, circle back round like every week. Tell a friend off the block, it's where we meet. Bearded Conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back to hood lovers. Bearded Conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. Come on. The hood lovers. Not giving it back, the hood lovers, broadcasting live. Bearded Conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded Conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded Conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded Conversation off the block, giving it back.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation. I am your host, Beard Gang. It's Con, a.k.a. Con the Don, b.k.a. Mr. B.G.K. How everybody doing tonight, man? Peace and blessings, man. We got Miss CC in the building, one of the queens of Bearded Conversation. Yo, and we got one of the other best moderators, man. We got Mr. P-Mac. Hey, you said much better, P-Mac. You talking about yesterday from the... How you talking about yesterday, P-Mac? You're welcome, brother. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, man. I value your opinion. I don't know if you heard me when I said it, but you never came back to jump on. But you know what I'm saying. I heard you, brother. I heard you. I heard you. But let's get to it, man. Y'all know what it is, man. How I like to start off the show. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. One last time, let's keep everybody in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations, man. There's a lot going on out here. You know what I'm saying? So people we come in contact with on a day-to-day basis, people record you with our families, our extended families, and more especially our Bearded Conversation family. We just want to keep everybody connected. You know what I'm saying? We want to lend our helping hand and you know what I'm saying? Just try to bring each other up, uplift each other, man. And live by these five key components: love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's what we live by here on Better Conversation, man. Nothing but positiveness, you know what I'm saying? Nothing but productivity, nothing but upliftment, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so those are some of the things that, we encourage, we push, you know what I'm saying? We employ ones to take a hold of. So man, before I get to talking outside of my neck and saying some shit that we ain't got no business saying, hey, the thoughts, views, and opinions of Bitter Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bitter Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. I don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. One more time, I don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. The same goes for any one of my co-hosts if they step in the building. But unfortunately, they're not here right now. So don't take any advice given or anything shown on this video stream for face value without consulting the proper professional that suits your specific needs. Please don't. We encourage ones to do their proper due diligence. We encourage everybody to do their proper vet work. And I encourage everybody to get that second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth opinion because we don't want you going out here starting no revolts, robbing no banks, telling your boss what he can and how he, and what it, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's it. That's it. So with that being said, man, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. First and foremost, man, good evening and grand rising to everybody. Yeah, P Mac, man, it was better yesterday, man. You know what I'm saying? It was much better. The conversation, you know what I'm saying? We actually I just was on the phone with Club Can't Get In and he was talking to me about a situation and analyzing when we put up that Polsky's diamond, he was telling me about a situation that, he in his, what I'm saying, what he had with a situation with what he got going on and how he put certain people and placed certain people in no diamond. And he said he learned a lot. He said he never, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I like doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we have educators or especially when we have people that come on and want to give presentations and they certified and proficient in their field. And I know sometimes you might not want to hear this shit or we might not want to, but some of these are some of the things that we need to be learning about. These are some of the things that we need to be taught, and these are some of the things that we need to be given to our youth, you know what I'm saying, and empowering our youth with. So now when it comes time for them to take over, like we say, like Coach Ricky say, the children are our future. So let's step on them. So about time we out of here, man, they're gonna be the ones that's gonna be voting. They're gonna be the ones that's gonna be uh putting certain things in play and making laws and standing up, you know what I'm saying, or standing 10 toes down, as the young folks say. They're gonna be the ones doing that. So, man, I like the fact that we can come up here and drop those jewels and gems, you know what I'm saying, man, to the people, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, P Mac, man, yeah, man, we did a little adult, we brought it back to the adult side to be the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but P Mac, you do know some of the people that was in the building, man. Some of the people, they was like, shit, Roscoe was cool. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Roscoe was cool. Hey, man, hey, big ups to Club Can't Get In, man. Hey, make sure y'all go check my homeboy out, man. He streamed, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be streaming again tonight at 11 o'clock, 11 to 2. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be spinning the music, playing the music. I'm gonna jump on his show and, you know what I'm saying, help him out and support him as well. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be spinning music. So, man, come on over there, sub up to the channel, man. It ain't like over here, it's just strictly music and, you know what I'm saying, light conversation. So it's a vibe, man. So, you know what I'm saying? If y'all into music, and I know some of my older crowd, you might not be into the young folks music, but still support, you know what I'm saying? We got some R&B. We got some nice little R&B going on over there too at 11 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? When everything closed down, you know what I'm saying? The club can't get in, it's open. So, yo, what's going Miss Kimber in the building? What's going on, Miss Kimber? How you feel tonight, sweetheart? How you feel tonight? Yeah, man. So, man, again, man, we appreciate everybody for jumping on the stream last night. Both streams, mine and club can't get in, man. We appreciate all the support. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely, I appreciate all the support, and I appreciate my day ones, for going over, you know what I'm saying, and showing brother Club can't get in support because, you know what I'm saying, that young guy, he come over here and he support me. So, man, why not show it back? And again, I'm helping them and trying to walk them through with some of the things that I know and how I got started. You know what I'm saying? Look, oh, Miss Sheldon, finally, Miss Sheldon has joined the stream. How are you doing, Miss Lavina Sheldon? Man, been trying to get you to join the stream for a long time, man. What's going on? Yeah. What's going on? How you feel tonight? How you feel tonight? Miss Cece says, "What's up, Miss P Mac? I mean, Mr. P Mac and Miss Kimber. How y'all doing?" Yeah. Hey, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. We ain't gonna start off with Trump tonight, y'all. We'll talk we'll talk about Trump a little bit later. Let me take these off. I hate to, why I be trying to read with them. You know what I'm saying? Mm, check this out. So yeah, yesterday, y'all remember when we was talking about Kanye West, and we was speaking about them swastika shirts, right? Y'all remember? Check it out. So Matthew Comas Kanye West T-shirt helped raise more than $18,000 for Holocaust survivors. So I don't know, man. I don't know how to take this Kanye shit. I don't know if this shit is. I listen. I get it. Something might be wrong with his. He might be fucked up in the head. I'm here gambling with my kids. Listen. Now we try to. Well, at least you teaching them money. You teaching them. She said, "I'm here gambling with the kids." Hey, you teaching them money, man. You teaching them money. Hey, but that bet you sent me earlier, I don't know who the hell Isaiah is. I don't know. I probably wouldn't. I don't know. And how's that going for you though? How that? Because I know some of them games is going on tonight. Did you checking up your stats on that FanDuel, Miss Kimber? Because I didn't go on there. I ain't really. Yeah, I think they give different bets to different people depending upon how you working your out. But anyway, Kanye, yes, y'all. Kanye West, y'all. Remember yesterday I read after the Super Bowl, the man sold them shirts with the swastika on them. I think he sold like 500,000 or something like that, right? So he took I don't know how much the shirt cost. Well, I think they was like 20, if I'm not mistaken. But he took 18,000 of that and donated it to see, and people was talking about how, the tech mogul was talking about how, what I'm saying, they was gonna try to make it hard for Kanye West to do business in the United States and things of that nature. Listen, the shirts one shipped with 20. He gave 18K. Let me see. Let me see. Let me do it right here. Let me do some math. Y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me do some quick math. And don't get me wrong, 18K ain't shit, but come on, hold on. Okay. Okay. Uh, if he sold that many shirts, I don't know. We got to see how many shirts he exactly sold. But that's a nice little amount of chunk of change. 18,000 ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? 18,000 ain't shit. But anyway, it says Matthew Coleman's stance against Kanye West has sparked an increase in donations for Holocaust survivors. It says nearly 2 days after Hillary Duff husbands decide to sell white T-shirts that read "fuck yay." Excuse my language, my mean French, whatever. Y'all get it. I'm just reading what it says. FEA. I'm sorry, FEA. They read FEA, which is West's current stage name. U.S. Weekly has learned the estimated 18,000 has been donated through the Blue Card's website. According to the Blue Card, the monetary amount reflects direct donations to the nonprofit organization, which is dedicated to providing financial assistance to destitute Holocaust survivors in the United States. It doesn't include the direct sales of Coma's FEA t-shirts. Coma's 37. Okay, okay, I'm sorry. So this is Coma who donated, not Ye. So he made shirts about Yeezys. Okay, I got you. I got it now. I'm sorry, y'all. I misspoke. So this guy Coma made some shirts that said F Ye, in a direct response to Ye selling the swastika shirts. Okay. So Coma 37 chose to highlight the organization after West. Okay, well, Coma 37 chose to highlight the organization after West 47 started selling a Yeezy shirt that featured a swastika. West websites, however, shut down on Tuesday, February 11th, after Shopify pulled his online storefront, violating the e-commerce platform terms of service. Everything Kanye West lost after the series of anti-Semitic social media posts, talent agencies, and more. Hey, can I make a shirt too? Link in the bio, Coma wrote via Instagram on Tuesday. All proceeds to the Blue Holocaust Survivor charity. Well, I'm sorry. All proceeds to the Blue Card Holocaust Survivor charity. The Blue Card also confirmed to U.S. that the Winnetka Bowling League frontman plans to match donations. It says, "We are grateful to Matthew Coma and to Hillary Duff for quickly springing into action and realizing that this is not okay and that they have to do something and utilizing fashion to get the word out." The Blue Card Executive Director Masha Pearl told TMZ in an interview published Thursday, February 13th, they learned about the Blue Card on their own, basically reached out and had quickly created the t-shirts. Pearl added that the Holocaust survivors reaching out are now being offered trauma assistance and emotional support through the Blue Card. In addition to selling Nazi-related merchandise, West came under fire for his recent anti-Semitic social media rant. The rapper took to X on Friday, February 7th, to make an offensive remark about the Jewish community. Reese Witherspoon, Florence Pugh, and more stand against anti-Semitism after Kanye West controversy. Stars including Isla Fisher and David Schwimmer have since slammed West for his anti-Semitic comments. The Friends star also expressed hope for the Grammy winner will be removed from Elon Musk's X platform. "We can't stop a deranged bigot from spewing hateful-filled, ignorant bile, but we can't stop giving him a microphone," Mr. Musk Swimmer 58 wrote via Instagram on Sunday, February 9th. Kanye West has 32.7 million followers on the platform. That's twice as many people than the number of Jews in existence. Wow, that's crazy. So Kanye West has 32.7 million followers on the platform X. That's twice as many people that the number of Jews. What? That's twice as many people than the number of Jews in existence. His sick hate speech results in real life violence against Jews. Um, West has not publicly commented on Coma's t-shirts. So this is the article. So in response to the article, for me, I want to say this. Hey, y'all, hit that like button. Y'all, hit that like button.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
So in response for me about the Kanye West thing, I want to say this. Honestly, how do I want to go at this without because I don't want to make it seem man, just give me a minute, y'all, because you know I know what I want to say, and I'm not stumbling because it's not what I don't want to say, and it's not about the articulation of what I want to say. It's about the way that I want it to come out. You know what I'm saying? But fuck it, if I gotta correct it, I'm gonna correct it. Yeah, me being a melanated individual and the trauma that we so-called suffered, even if we did, even if we didn't, if you do your history, I'm not gonna say we did, and I'm not gonna say we didn't. I want people to dig, you know what I'm saying? I accept all people's philosophy and ideologies, you know what I'm saying? And the only reason I'm saying we did it, we didn't, because you know we got some black folks that don't believe in the transatlantic slave trade. We got some people that believe they're indigenous to this continent, which is the truth. But again, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot that's going on behind that. And that's another reason why we will not get reparations if we continue to do that bickering and that fighting and that separation. It's Thumping Thursday, so I want to thump on ideologies and philosophies that don't align with our goals. You know what I'm saying? With what we trying to accomplish. Um, and is this something that can hinder what we're trying to accomplish? You know, by gaining and creating our own economy, by gaining and creating our own infrastructures as far as schools, hospitals, and things of that nature, or about you know what I'm saying how I say all the time that we should develop our own and then start our own political party. Hey man, hashtag USPAP in the chat, United States Pan African Melanated Political Party. I know a lot of FBAs. I know a lot of other people who don't like the Pan African movement Now, this thing came out about Martin Luther King, how Trump is supposed to be exposing these documents about him and Kennedy, and they trying to say King is a communist. And it's a bunch of ways to look at that, because man, he's the only great black leader, supposedly great black leader. And I'm not knocking anybody that thinks the man is a great man. I'm not saying he's not a great man. I'm not saying that he didn't accomplish a lot. I'm not saying that he didn't help our people. I'm just going with the narrative that's out here in society right now. Just let's just say for the sake of the argument, he was a communist. Let's just say for the sake of the argument, he was a plant. But do we know if he started off that way? We don't know that, man. We wasn't around in no time. Listen, a lot of people got bought off. Look at the politicians and the people that we got doing the shit that we got going for us now. Anytime we got a black leader, look at the fucking Tiffany Henry lady. Look at the mayor. Oh, also, man, we gonna get on that later. The mayor of New York, Trump trying to pardon him. You know what I'm saying? I just seen the article about that. We're gonna get into that a little bit later. But yeah, man, but as a melanated brother, man, the shit that Kanye said, would I have said it? No, I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't have said it because I know a lot of the trials and tribulations we ourselves as a people that went through. I'm not saying the man ain't crazy. I ain't saying the nigga ain't got a few screws loose. Excuse the M word. I'm sorry. I ain't saying he ain't got a few screws loose. Yeah, we know he got a few screws loose. Hey, sometimes he dropped gems and jewels and pieces of jewelry and shit that we can pick up and put on and shine with. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I think, again, and we talk about this all the time here on the show, when it's coming from a certain person, we misconstrue, or we might miss what the message is because of who's giving us the message. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like I sit up here and I play with Unc 607, the 607 Unc, however his name go. When I be like, I'm half bearded conversation, half Illuminati, or whatever show, and I say that shit, and I fuck with the saying that he be like, swear to God, I'm woman, I go do all that. Man, when I watch him in certain interviews, yeah, I get it. It's a gimmick. I get it. It's to get people to tune in. But sometimes, if you're a person that's being enlightened, or if you're a person that's in the know or want to know, I ain't gonna call it woke. I ain't gonna call it conscious, because anybody can be conscious and woke and asleep at the same damn time. But if you're a person that's trying to keep it going and keep it moving and pushing and trying to expand that knowledge that you get, you know how to discern and pick apart and know what to use and know what not to use and what to throw away. Now, back to Kanye. No, I wouldn't have came out and said that shit. Like he said he identifies as a Nazi. That's some crazy shit. That's some crazy shit. Like, because why would you identify as a Nazi? You know what I'm saying? Hitler didn't like, you know what I'm saying, melanated people neither. So why would you identify as a Nazi? Kanye, you fucking crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, is this an act? Do they got you doing this shit? Is this purposely done? Is this some shit that you got in your mind? Like, you gotta stop this shit, bro. You gotta stop this shit, bro. And then they say they got fucking WhatsApp groups, powerful people. Now, I don't. This is allegedly. That's what I read in the article. They got these WhatsApp group of powerful people, man. That's in these groups. That's talking about trying to ban you. That's talking about trying to, what I'm saying, keep you from making money in the United States, man. Like, come on, man. This is your market. This is where you from. You know what I'm saying? You have the right. This is what I'm saying. Don't alienate yourself from your rights. Now, I'm not saying that what you doing. Yes, I am, because goddamn it, no, I'm not. I'm as a melanated individual, man. And I know I say melanated individual a lot. Everyone has melanin, but not everyone has you melanin. You know what I'm saying? So I hate when people try to do that shit too. Well, everybody, yeah, we know everybody got melanin, man. You know what I'm saying? It's 4 different type of melanins. So you can look them up. You know what I'm saying? We know this. But we talking about, what I'm saying, people with melanin of my ethnic background. You know what I'm saying? So brother, why would you want to identify as a Nazi? Why would you alienate yourself from and I get it, man, with this trans movement, with the LGBTQ plus movement, with any movement, the black light. I get it. I understand that. And being in America, they supposedly or so-called give you that right to identify whatever the fuck you want to identify with. But again, this is insane, man. You alienating yourself, man. You separating yourself away from your people. Now your people don't even want to fuck with you. You see, now you got the Jews who run the communication, uh, 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 who got a monopoly on the communication, what we call is communication, whatever the fuck industry. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna blatantly disrespect. Like, how are you gonna do your marketing? You got to use communications. You got to use the YouTubes. You got to use the television stations. You got to use the commercials and shit like that. You got to. Why would you like say this type of shit and knowing that you? Because again, me getting up here and anybody else that get up here and say we need to get together and we wouldn't want to push you saying that shit, because now we're not trying to gain enemies. Shit, everybody's already our enemy. You know what I'm saying? And if we got you on our side and you saying this type of shit, bro, ain't nobody gonna want to fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to have motherfuckers not fuck with us. We just want to be separate. We want to be to ourselves. We want to be able to control and gain and be afforded the same resources that everybody else are afforded. Now we can sustain and afford ourselves those resources on our own. Let's fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm preaching for. That's what I'm pulling for. That's what I'm pushing for. But Kanye, man, this you a Nazi shit, and now you got this brother making shirts about FYA. You know what I'm saying? And he then donated 18,000 to the come on, man. Like, bro, you gotta calm down, yeah. You gotta calm down, yeah, man. I don't know, man. Your wife, I don't know, man. You gotta calm down, yeah, man. I don't want to see the brother go out like that, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our great, I don't even want to say great, just a lot of our brothers and sisters, melanated brothers and sisters, man. We get to a point sometimes we lose our fucking mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't got shit to do with the money, man. It's just how we are. That's just how we think. And don't get me wrong, man. We ain't the only persons that go out like that. But I'm just speaking to my melanated brothers and sisters because, you know what I'm saying? That's my audience. You know, all is my audience and all are my people, and I love and I encourage and I support and I subscribe to. I'm to cut back on that subscribe, but I support and I encourage the togetherness of what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? As far as coming together as a people, you know, to overcome certain situations. But first and foremost, you know, to my people, you know, that's the important thing. You know, you know, first building us up and having the confidence and the security and like I say, you know what I'm saying? The wherewithal to know that we should come first. Let's put us first. You know, just like how we talked about that the blackout that's supposed to come February the 28th. You know what I'm saying? How all the people supposed to come together and not go shopping and do nothing that day. You know what I'm saying? That's cool as a group, as the people. But I also said why we can't do that as a people. Why can't we as an ethnic group of melanated individuals come together and stop spending our trillion, our 1.3 or 1.5, whatever it is, trillion or trillions of dollars? You know what I'm saying? Why can't we come through and do that? You know, why can't we come together and get a council of all our millionaires and a few billionaires that we got and say, look, these are the businesses, these are the things that we're going to start, and look, we're going to start and put their money in a pot and start fixing up predominantly communities where we come from, and giving us and affording us those resources that we can get up out of the and listen, I'm not saying give me any fucking thing, because of course it has to start from within the community. All that no snitching shit, all that, you know what I'm saying, you seeing a motherfucker do something but you ain't gonna, you know, you don't want to tell, all that, you selling drugs in front of the old folks, don't want to help them carry their bags in the house. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you get some chips or pop or some shit, you throw the shit on the ground, you fucking up your neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? You're not taking care of the shit that you're supposed to be taking care of. Now, don't get me wrong. I remember once upon a time, a lot of these intermediate organizations that we might call street gangs, you know, they were protecting their neighborhoods. They were cleaning their neighborhoods. They were helping the elderly. Now this shit has got out of control, man. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, you know, we're not looking for the help like that. But what I'm saying is, you know, we should be able to help each other with inside our communities first, and then maybe reach out, and then maybe see if those ones will extend their hand. But it shouldn't even be us reaching out. It should already be a community and a collective of us wanting to do that already. But again, you know, once I make it out of something the way I made it out, I want the next person to make it out. So of course I might go back and afford to get but if I'm down there giving my resources and I see you spitting on my resources, I see you pissing on my resources, I see you crapping on my resources, I see you or the things that I'm trying to do or bring to the community, and I see you steady tearing it down, you know what I'm saying? That hurts. Everybody got a heart, you feel me? Everybody got emotions and feelings and shit like that. You know, even though we use them for the wrong way, man. And hey, this is, and to speak on that, this is one of the smartest things, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say smartest, but this is one of the most interesting things I heard Unc 607 say. You know, he say we use our emotions wrong. You know, we use our emotions for feelings. You know, anytime we get in an emotional discharge in our body, we react with a feeling. You know, he said emotions are supposed to be used for observation. They're not supposed to be used for us to internalize them with our feelings. You know, we're not supposed to react off our emotions. We're supposed to observe our emotions and use those observations to control and wield and bend the things around us. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was an interesting statement that he made about emotions and feelings. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was kind of, you know, oh, Mr. Fox in the building, Fox in the building. And you know, we talk about that all the time: emotional control, emotional intelligence. We speak on those things quite a bit. You know what I'm saying? And conflict resolution. And we know we don't have those things, man. We know as a people, I ain't gonna say we don't, but we don't practice that shit. I can't even say, I have for my whole time here that I've been on this realm, I'm saying, this third dimensional realm. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of times I might have reacted the wrong way, or might not have used my proper what I'm saying, cognitive thinking to make the right decision, or the proper decision, or the correct decision in a certain situation, a circumstance, you know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm acting off those emotions. You know what I'm saying? I'm reacting. I'm sorry, off of those emotions that I might feel. Instead of observing and taking that as a learning situation or curve. So it'd be like that club can't get in the building, man. Hey, man, everybody in the building, hit that like button.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
But and so I ain't through with the Kanye shit. So and why is it because he's saying what the hell he's saying, and now this guy's he made these shirts FA, and he giving shit to the Jew. Like, bro, what about black folk? What about Negroes? What about African Americans? What about the melanated people? I'm using all these words and all these terms because I really don't like I say melanated because we ain't a nation, and we ain't got shit to describe ourselves by. So I like to use the term melanated. But again, like, where's the shit that's given to us? You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, man. I ain't saying Kanye right or wrong for speaking out how he want to speak. But all I'm saying is, goddamn, you can't listen. That freedom of speech, that First Amendment shit, that's all a bunch of bullshit, man. It's all a bunch of bullshit. Cause you should be able to say what you say. And I'm only saying that because shit, we ain't got shit. Ain't nobody speaking up about us. Ain't nobody making no shirts about black folks. And donating. Well, shit, I wouldn't say get shit to the NAACP because that ain't some shit we didn't start it. You know what I'm saying? The NAACP is still currently ran by Caucasians, and I'm not saying that I don't like Caucasians, man. I love all people, man. You know, I want to let that be known. Because I don't want shit to get misconstrued. But again, my publication is more for my people. I'm more aligned with the people that look like me. I'm more aligned with the people that do some of the things that I do. So, I got to speak to us first. We got to show each other how to love. We got to show each other how to be compassionate. We got to show each other how to come together and how to unite. You know what I'm saying? For a common goal before we can go outside and say, well, look, I love Asians. Look, I love Caucasians. Look, I love Polish people. Look, I love European. You gotta love you first. You know what I'm saying? If you don't love you first, shit, all that other shit is just it's fake. It's a facade. It's some shit that what I'm saying. Not that life already itself ain't a matrix and an illusion, you know what I'm saying? Because it is, but you gotta understand that. He say, text me the link. My boy Ken about to join. Oh, okay. All right, most definitely, man. Most definitely. I got you. I'm finna do it to you now. Let me send Coach Ricky link to this man. Yeah. Let me see. Hey man, big ups to everybody in the building too tonight, man. How you doing, brother Fox, man? What's going on with you tonight, my boy? How you feel?
I'm all right, Doc. How are you?
Man, I'm doing great tonight, man. I'm doing great tonight, man. Yesterday was a good show, man. Speaking of last night, man. Hey, my bad, man. Big ups to my co-host too, man, who ain't in the building, man. Big ups to L Boogie, man. Big ups to Roscoe P. And big ups to the co-hosts with the mostest, man. My loved one, AJ, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't forget about AJ. But yeah, man, pretty big ups to you, man. For being on the panel last night, man. Club can't get in. Coach Ricky jumped on the panel, man. I enjoyed that panel last night, man. That was a good panel, man.
You had a lot going on last night, man. That was interesting.
Yeah, it was a good panel, man. I'm glad we was able to bring it back to the adult side of bearded conversation. Brother P Mac didn't like he didn't like them antics, and I'm like, well, shit, there wasn't our antics. There was your boy antics. I try to let everybody
what
be
antics? You got me confused.
Oh, because when he was asking those questions to
okay, copy that.
Yeah. But again, man, this is an open platform, man. This is an open forum, bro. You know what I'm saying? The link is in the chat for anybody that want to join the stream. I put the link in the chat. I will be posting the link in the chat periodically throughout the publication, man. Go grab y'all popcorn, get y'all something to drink, man. We on till 11 o'clock. Also, after we end our stream here, we will be going live on Club Can't Get In from 11 to 2, man, when we spinning music. So make sure y'all checking us out over there, subbing up to the channel, man. And on Saturday nights, we gonna do a collab, man. We gonna do a collab. Club can't get in, man. We gonna be spinning in a light conversation, man, and playing music. So make sure y'all tuning in and checking us out. Also, tomorrow, man, Valentine's Day, man. Happy early Valentine's Day to all the ladies in the chat. Miss Lavina, Miss Kimber, Miss CC. Hey, man, happy Valentine's Day to all the ladies in the chat, and all the people that's watching and the people that's gonna come in. Happy Valentine's Day. Tomorrow, man, on Bearded Studios, man. Bearded Studios presents Nixon, man. We got a young lady gonna be in the building, man. We gonna interview this young lady, spend some of her music, get to know her, and man, just let her, tell her story to the people. That's what it's about. My interviews really don't be interviews. My interviews be more about, yeah, I ask questions, but it's more about me just letting the person that's on, you know, telling me about you and telling me about your music and telling me your message and why you make the music that you make. I try to let the people, feel comfortable, and sometimes we go whatever. But I try to let that person get out what they want to get out. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow for Bearded Studios, man, 9 p.m. Central. We will be in the building for that, man. The Valentine's Day special with Miss Nixon. So make sure y'all tuning in, man. And I hope y'all like the music. And if y'all like the music, I'm saying, she's gonna be dropping all her handles. So if y'all like the music, y'all can check out. Also, man, don't forget to check out Supreme Mob on all music platforms, Oxen Music on all music streaming platforms. Demond Dushan on all music streaming platforms, P Notes on all music streaming platforms, and man, we gonna be on the lookout for that RPO back coach Ricky, man. So man, hopefully he get it together, man, and he get us some good music. So what I'm saying, we can be on the lookout for him. But moving right along, I just had to drop my shameless pluggers, man. Shameless pluggers, man. Also, and don't forget to check out, what I'm saying, Lynn Chicago Pizza, man. My homeboy, man, they got some good pizza over there. Dan Soul Food and Bakery, they got some good soul food, man. Urban Lust Cafe, every Wednesday through Sunday, man. They got something going on for the people in the community. Make sure y'all checking them out. Hey, shit, Cafe where grown folks play, man. They got good things going on over there. And the House of Health and Wellness, man. If y'all sick, I'm saying, need some, I'm talking about, some medical assistance, man. Make sure y'all check them out. They're in the Calumet City area. We like to support our people over here, man. We like to support our people, man. I encourage everybody, man. If you ain't been in there one of these spots, minus the doc, and even with the doc, because we try to push men's health and mental health awareness and just health in general, man. Listen, ain't no time like the present to go see what the fuck is wrong with you, man. She's a melanated woman. You know what I'm saying? She's good at her job. She's good at her profession. You know what I'm saying? For those who especially the women or men, what I'm saying, who feel, might not feel comfortable with other races or things of that nature. What I'm saying? And for the men, it'll be a little eye candy. And for the women, she'll be a little bit more comfortable and know what's going on with you because, she's the same, saying skin tone and probably go through the same problem that, our black women go through. So, that's important. I believe that's important for us to, go find people and seek out people, what I'm saying, that's like us, you know. You said text the StreamYard link. It's not letting me copy and paste. I can't text the StreamYard link, brother. Just tell him to get on YouTube, brother. If he get on YouTube, Black, if he get on YouTube, he can hit the StreamYard link is in the chat. So all he got to do is get on YouTube. You say text the StreamYard link. It's not letting me copy and paste. Now you got to forward. Once you hold on the message and you just forward it to him, or you can just tell him to go on YouTube. And the link is in the chat, and he could hit the link in the chat. Also, man, I want people that's on Facebook, man. My people that's on Facebook, if y'all watching me on Facebook, please come over to YouTube. Please come over to YouTube, man. I need the views over here on YouTube. I need the likes and the streams over here on YouTube. I don't mind you being over there. I appreciate you for being on there. If you're on Facebook, man, please share the content. Please share the content. Like it, comment. But come on, once you do that, come on over here to YouTube, man, and get in the chat with us over here, man. Hey, peace and blessings to everybody out there in the chat, too, tonight. Peace and blessings to everybody out there in the chat. Man, how was school today, brother? What you doing in school today, man? You ain't cussing none of the kids out today, did you?
I ain't cussing, man, but they don't like me. It's all good.
Yeah. Hey, man, shit, it was like that when we was in school, man. We ain't always like our teachers. Hey, but you know what? I come to find out the teachers that we didn't like, those were the best teachers. In the end, I believe some of those teachers that we just didn't like, those were some of the best teachers, man. You know what I'm saying? That I'm looking back on hindsight, those are some of the best teachers that damn. Oh, Trump is expected to pardon ex-Illinois governor. That's what you was talking about, brother? When you was talking about Trump pardon folks? Coach Ricky in the building. When you was talking about Trump pardon folks? Coach Ricky in the building.
You talking about me or something?
What's the word, bro?
What's going on? Hey, somebody got me playing in the background because I can't.
What's the word, bro?
What's going on? Somebody got me playing in the background because I can't. Yeah, I hear the echo. Somebody got me playing in the background. What's going on? Somebody got me playing in the background. Yeah, I hear the echo. Somebody got. Yeah, hello. Yeah, that must be the brother on the OG Smash. Yeah, you might gotta close out of the YouTube link and then just join the StreamYard link. You gotta close the YouTube link so it won't get that feedback.
All right, we should be good.
Yeah, we good now, brother. That's much better. That's much better. What's going on? How you feeling tonight, brother?
Chilling.
That's my homie Ken, y'all. You feel me? Sure,
what up, though?
What's going on, Ken? How you feel, young man? Coach Ricky, what's going on, Coach Ricky? How you feel tonight, brother?
Man, can't call it me and bro, man. You know, podcast jumping, turning people shit up. You hear me?
He say podcast jumping, turning. Well, you know we stay turned over here.
Giving everybody y'all special appearance. You know, bro got his own podcast too, but I'll let him tell y'all about it.
Okay, well, since we got him in the building, man, we can listen to him. Tell us about yourself, man. What's your podcast?
All right, man. My name is Smash, man.
Wait, hold on, Smash. Hold on. Make sure you sub up to the channel. And when you get through speaking, I want you to put all your information, your channel, and all your stuff. I know you're gonna talk it, but if you can, put it in the chat so all my peoples can go over there and sub up on your channel. Now go ahead. All
right, so look, right, my name is Big Smash, man. I am host of the All Explain All This Later podcast. And basically what it is I just turn up and talk about relationships from my point of view. And I explain why I made the decisions that I made as I'm giving you my point of view at the end. Just, you know, I'm a real, because I've been it all. I've been a husband, I've been a boyfriend, I've been a baby father, I've been a trick off, I've been a side dude, I've been all these things. So I'm just giving my experiences through my lens. You know, every Monday on all platforms, if you're listening, I appreciate y'all for letting me come over here for a little bit.
Oh, most definitely. Hey, so Coach Ricky, man.
So
I told you to come on tonight. So tell the people about your incident that brought you and brother OG Smash together to talk about what's going on. What's going on, Miss Gigi, the first lady?
Smash. I don't think Smash seen that earlier on Facebook.
Yeah,
that was just a me thing.
Who you out here pissing off, man? Why you out here pissing the young ladies off, man?
Nah, you know, I like to rattle the cage, you know. That's what I specialize in, rattling the cage. You know, you say left, I say right. You know, that's just the type of person I am. You hear me? So it was an incident where a lady was homeless, and she was homeless. I think it was her mama, and like 6 kids or something.
She had 4 kids. Had 4 kids. It was her mother and her mother, her little brother. I read that article yesterday on the show.
So what they did was all of the people, because I look in the shares and comments. So what a lot of people were saying was lock him up. So, you know, on the flip side, I said lock her up. You feel me?
Lock who up?
They were saying lock the daddy up.
But the father wasn't even in the van with them, though.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. They were saying lock the daddy up. I reversed it and said lock the mama up. And of course, I got the response that I wanted from the women. No shade to the women in the comments, but I got the response that I wanted. Now, one particular comment that I put is that as a woman, you have the say so of who you having a kid back. You feel me? You have the final say so of who seed you finna carry.
Okay, so but what that got to do with the 2 kids freezing to death and the man?
This is what the girl got mad about. This particular comment was me saying that you have the final decision of who you have a child with. Do better. You feel me?
Yeah, I still don't get how.
Because that father. See, because they was basically saying lock the father up because he didn't come get the kids.
Okay.
But shit, yeah, like I said,
he ain't in jail and he ain't homeless. Shit, he could be homeless too.
My thing was, we don't know the full story to add all these pieces to these stories. Women was taking their own personal issues and putting them into the story. None of the stuff they were saying was in that story. So you feel me? I started commenting, you know, I stand my ground, and they got offended because it's the truth. You know,
what y'all think about that? OG Smash and Brother Fox. Well, OG Smash, what you think about
look,
that?
My thing is, and I've been following this story myself. They interviewed the dad. He was basically saying that she kept saying to him to come get the kid. He said she didn't specify how many days or things
she ain't
like
specify
that.
she was homeless.
Yeah, he was just saying that he told her that he couldn't get the kids because he had to work, but also that his people was not too far from where she was at. And I just felt like, honestly, I felt like if you knew, because I believe you knew, if you knew that the mother of your children, more so your children, don't have a home, don't have a place to lay their head, it's so much more he could have did. You know what I'm saying? He might don't have all his rocks in the basket. True enough. But the simple fact is, if you're working, hotels is $60. You know what I'm saying? If even if you can't put them up yourself in your place, hotels is $60, $100, whatever the case is.
My thing is this: you parked in a fucking casino garage. You can't ask nobody for a couple dollars for gas so you can turn the heat on. You can't take these kids to the police station. Then my thing is, you gotta be a fucked up individual that nobody wants to help you and your kids.
Yeah, so Miss Gigi says she could have went to the police to keep warm. That's some bullshit. Them kids would still be alive.
And then for people not, and then that's why I say he didn't know, because the other parents came and got the other kids after the other two died, which means a lot of people didn't know. And those who are familiar with homeless people know homeless people don't like letting people know that they homeless. So it was probably something that she didn't tell him fully, which made him get her the response that he gave her. But see, like they was in the comments like,
I'm rocking with OG on this one. I'm rocking with OG Smash on this one. That's some bullshit. You ain't finna call me and hint or mention shit about my kids. And goddamn it,
if you call me and just say
no,
if you call me and say come get my kids.
Coach Ricky, I'm gonna let you finish. Just let me get this shit out. I got a bunch of kids. Ain't no way I'm finna let any one of these women that I got kids that call me and have an indirect conversation about the kids. And me personally, because I know how I am with my kids, I'm gonna go the fuck off, because why you ain't been told me, or why you ain't been letting me know now? Because now I'm thinking the worst. You see what I'm saying? So even if it wasn't the worst, I'm automatically thinking the worst because it's my fucking kids. That's all I'm saying. I feel what you're saying too.
What I'm saying is, if you messed up, say that. Don't beat around the bush with it because it's kids involved. Tell me you messed up and I need to come get my kids. Don't just say come get my kids and I tell you I'm at work and you make a issue about it. Because if I'm at work, I need a reason to drop everything and leave this motherfucker. Because if I lose my job, what help am I to you or myself?
Or the kids. I got you. I got you.
So if you want me to leave my job and come get the kids, you have to be specific with what the fuck I'm leaving my job to come get my kids for. If you're not gonna open your mouth and say I'm fucked up and I've been fucked up for the last couple months, what the fuck? I'm not a mind reader. And then he also told her, take the kids to my people crib. They stay over there by you. She didn't take them over there. So how is that man fault?
Well, I get it. You know, because some women be like, "Well, I asked you, I ain't asked your people," and I get all that.
And then people like, why have to put specifications on why you got to come get your kids? Because I'm at work. It's not that I don't want to get my kids, but you have to give me a reason why I have to go to my boss and tell my boss I have to leave.
I got you. I understand. Miss Gigi said she was being prideful and it cost her kids' life.
And that's exactly what I said on Facebook.
I think what it is too, though, is this is a wake up call for these governments and things like that, man. Like, there's no way in my mind that I'm just thinking that now they want to do something. Now they want to put more awareness to women with children, because they now said that the mom is in the shelter and the kids is with the relatives. That's what they're saying now. But I'm thinking like it took this for, you know what I'm saying, the help to be needed, because if what she's saying is true, that she tried every avenue to get help and no one would help her, this is a bigger problem. It's a bigger problem going on, not just with her, but in
With
every
everybody.
city. It's a situation where there is homeless people, homeless women with children going through this now, where now, because it's news, it's headline news, now we have to do something. Now we want to help you. Now we're going to try to solve this problem. But if she came to you for help and you shut her out, or you pushed her to the back of the line, then it's like, now you're just doing this to save face. Like, I don't understand it. And as a man, like, I have 8 children. There's no way that I will see any of my kids, you know, living in a car in this type of condition. We gonna figure this shit out. I'm gonna be in this car with y'all. We gonna figure this shit out together. Like, like real talk. So some gotta give. I feel bad for her, and I feel bad for him and their loss and this like that. But I just feel like, man, both sides could have did a little something different.
Yeah. And then I think the reason why they ain't lock her up again, because, you know, like when I read the article yesterday, I noticed that she said she reached out to a lot of people and asked for help and was trying to acquire help. I think that paper trail, because again, this just happened when the 9 and the 2-year-old died. So by it just happening and by her having that paper trail and actually going out there looking for help and seeking help and trying to get help, and then she had called a friend to come help, and that friend took them to the police, and then to the hospital. And while that police took to the hospital, the mother noticed, and it's just crazy because she was living in the van with her fucking mom and her little brother, and then that's when her mom noticed that the 2-year-old wasn't waking up. This shit was crazy. I believe she really was trying, and I think that's why they didn't lock her up. But again, if she in the shit, why couldn't they go to the first place?
As a parent, and I ain't trying to say it to seem like, you know, heartless or not. As a parent, try harder. Find a way, make a way. It's your kids involved. Ain't no excuses. We can sit and throw all the excuses of whatever, but there's people out here selling pussy, selling everything, water, all type of shit. It's 1,000 avenues to find a way and make a way for your fucking kids, bro.
I know.
It's 1,000 ways.
I'm
it's a
always
million
down
ways,
for the
bro.
cause to help, man. If it's gonna help get you straight, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta
out
do
here.
what you do.
You know, everybody's buying what you selling. You just gotta have the right product. It is what it is.
And if it's more kids involved, I'm doing what I need to do. If I gotta sell this motherfucker, it's getting sold.
Gigi, what I'm saying is, I live in Minnesota, and I've seen the city officials kick people off the little lot with the tents and everything for no reason. So you know what I'm saying? So these people are trying to find somewhere to stay warm. They already cold, and you kicking them off the lot. So I've seen
the reason for that would be because of property value.
Well, so Miss Gigi said, so police stations and fire stations are helpful. She said, sorry, not sorry. It was the mother's fault, and this is nothing to do with the government. So to go off of what OG Smash was saying, I read this on the show, like when I first started my show, I read an article about how, you know, it's a law stating that they can't have those tents on the public walkway. They came up with a law about this shit.
Yeah, they just recently did that.
Yeah. Last year they came up with a law.
It's like you gotta have some kind of heart, man. In the hard cold of winter, like
they got it for the immigrants.
Yeah. That's the main reason they did it, because of the immigrants.
Oh shit!
But at the same time, community-wise, that's a property that decreased property with a bunch of homeless around. You feel me?
Yeah, so but of course, it don't decrease our property because we don't own shit.
Yeah, that's true too. But you know, the government property value is another big topic with political officials and stuff like that. But you know, to keep the property value high so the city can make money, they're gonna move those tents out the way for a certain neighborhood. Now, if the property value low and there's property in the neighborhood, then them tents fit right in.
Yeah, that's true.
But if they trying to fix stuff, then you know, if they trying to build the community, which they doing a lot in the city, is changing and rebuilding the community. Them tents and homeless people create problems. Also with these foreigners as well. So you gotta fix some type of solution. So I feel them on that. And then even as a coach, it's a lot of programs that had to move around and lost their programs because these Venezuelans and other homeless took over parks and stuff. So, you know, that also creates issues. So I feel them on that level. So, because, you know, some of them have designated spots like Lord Wacker and stuff like that where they don't mess with them. But, you know, that's Gotham City down there.
Yeah, we ain't going down now.
Yeah.
Man. Hey, what y'all think about Trump? I'm sorry, go ahead, OG Smash.
No, I was just saying, man, listen, sometimes, and it's just real talk, man. If you see somebody in need and you can do something, if you got extra to do something, then do it. You know what I'm saying? Just God, you gonna get blessed even more when you just do things just with a good heart. You know what I'm saying? Again, like everybody don't have it, and everybody ain't blessed to have it. And in this time, especially with all the cold that's out here now, it's cold as hell outside. So even if you don't, you know, you can't do everything that you want to do, just do what you can. Like real talk.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
But shit. With the Facebook thing, I like rattling the cage. But look, man, it's a lot of stuff that they put the blame on men for. Men got to take the blame for everything, good or bad. We take the blame for it. You feel we got to. They put the blame on us when they make the wrong decisions, and it's not like a sexist type of thing. It's just facts. Just from what I was reading and the way that they think early on their status. They struggles is man fault because they picked the wrong man. You feel me? Like I told them in the comments, it's insanity. You feel me? Because when I say it's the baby daddy thing. You meet a man, he ain't around his kids, don't spend that time with his kids, don't call his kids, don't go to graduations, birthdays, or nothing, and then you have a baby bound. And now he doing the same thing with his first baby, then you had 2 more babies bound. And then now all men ain't shit. Because your own personal bad choice and what you do with your cat, you feel me?
Yeah.
They got to come up out of that phase. Because when you come around a real man that ain't trying to hear none of that shit, it rubs off on them wrong. So a lot of them just got to get around real men. Like I never accept women that just say stupid shit like all men ain't shit. If you ain't slept with all men or dealt with all men, keep that shit in your pocket.
Yeah.
Because you looking in all the wrong places. You feel me? That's all it is. Or like this one guy said who I was on this podcast yesterday after I got off with y'all and was on the game. The men that they talk about and looking for are the ones that they call lames.
Mm-hmm.
See, them the ones they call lame, them the ones that they overlook, and them the good guys. Them the ones take care of you, buy everything. Don't get me wrong, the ones who they call thugs and everything else will do it as well. But those ones that they really looking for, the ones that they making statuses about, them the ones that they also call lame and don't want to deal with and call them cornballs and shit. But see, them lames, that's your future architects, your future millionaires, your future Fortune 500 company owners. But see, people can't adapt and accept that type of lifestyle because they living too fast. And then when the fucking train go off the railroad and everything, shit hit the fan, now it's just, it's looking for somebody to blame. That ain't how life works.
And I think what it is too is, I think a lot of times men and women both try to make other people pay for their mistakes or pay for the things that they haven't necessarily healed from.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go from person to person and you haven't healed. You know what I'm saying? You haven't taken the time out to just breathe. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people live with that to get over something. You got to get under some complex.
That's the dumbest that's the dumbest statement I ever heard.
That's the dumbest shit in the world because you ain't healed. You always gonna find something wrong with everybody that you're dealing with because you ain't took the time to heal. You gotta heal.
And that's why I say hurt people.
Yeah. So what's a good time? What's a good time length? cause we like on my Saturday show, I spoke about this. Me and my man, we was talking about, you know what I'm saying, how the same shit y'all talking about. But we was like, man, it should be a time limit. You know what I'm saying? Like at least a 6 to 8 months before you even start just talking back to another person. Not even dating, but just even start to have a conversation with another person because
I ain't gonna
you
lie,
know
the time limit would
it's so
be
lustful. 8 months to a year.
I would say the time limit would be however long it takes you to mentally get from up under your last situation.
Again, 8 months to a year. I get it.
Some people
Because
it might work a little faster, but
but that's the excuse and how shit go wrong. Because that's the excuse that we use to think that we okay. By saying that, oh well, I can overcome, or I you know, I'm you know what I'm saying, I can get over this shit quicker than the next. But no, fuck that. No, take that time. Take the whole fucking time that's allotted to you, no matter what you thinking, and really work that shit out, and then go back and approach the situation, man. Because a lot of times,
sometimes I feel like we put so much thought into relationships that we fail to realize the life accomplishment that's we to overcome that's way tougher than these relationships that we get in. Yep. Like we overcome as men, we overcome way much more in life than relationships. And then we get in relationships and act like we got to figure out how to get out of it. Like we ain't just got out of something way more tougher. We got to start putting so much thought into simple things. Like, yeah, relationship involves feelings, but so do life.
And I think sometimes because we living in a world right now where men cannot show emotion, men cannot be vulnerable, they can't be, you know, emotional, anything like that, because you're considered being weak. You know what I'm saying? So that's another mechanism that we use. We don't put out our feelings and everything that we have inside because we don't want to be looked at as weak. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna do all of that because I'm human. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people be so bottled up and they be so prideful that they don't want to let that shit out. You got to let it out eventually, because if you don't, you gonna explode inside and you ain't gonna know how to deal with it. So it's okay to be emotional. I don't care what nobody tell you. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel pain. You're not Superman. Sometimes you just want to be Clark Kent, and it's tough being that in this world that we living in. But I just make my own rules. I'm not built for society. So
I agree.
That's facts. That's definitely facts.
Yeah, I agree hard. But ain't nothing wrong with it, man. You know, a lot of times that, you know, people, I get it, you know, because men are so used to looked at as being Superman. So, you know, that's why it's to be expected all the time. So I don't want to necessarily get people thinking the wrong way of being in the mindset of, you know, just accepting the Clark Kent, because, you know, you can be both. So, and this is what I'm trying to say, because by it being expected for us to be Superman, that's been a tradition, that's been a culture, that's been the mantra, that's been a societal norm, that's been what all we know. That's the reason why when our shorties hit the ground, we tell them get the fuck up and shut up and brush yourself off. That's why I like the fact that OG Smash said, listen, it's okay to cry, it's okay to show your feelings. But again, I stated a comment earlier, man, that I got from 607 Uck. He said, man, our emotions are not meant to be felt. They meant to be used as observations, you know, and we react to certain things in this world or in this third dimensions because we don't understand a lot of things. But again, because we don't take that time, because we don't talk to each other. See, we willing to accept certain shit. I was listening to somebody, he was like, man, you got to set boundaries. Just earlier, before I went live, he said, we got to learn how to set boundaries. He said, man, when I met my wife, she used to call me and the B word. He was like, look, I ain't finna have that. I ain't finna call you out your name and you ain't finna call me out his. He said, man, in 25 years, that ain't now, you know, that's what they got. But again, you know, you set your limitations. And if those limitations are broke, listen, what we would do, we'll try to work through you breaking my limitations. But if you keep breaking my limitations, I don't give a fuck how much you think you my love or my life partner. I gotta let you go, because it's not gonna be conducive for us. Now we just
respect you, then the relationship is pretty much dead. If they constantly showing you to your face that they don't respect you, you have no place there. Because that shit ain't gonna come back. If you gotta pick and choose when you gonna respect me, I choose not to be around.
So I
It has
spoke
to
on
be.
this a
But,
few
see, but I'm saying
episodes
that for
ago.
both men and women, though. I'm speaking about
Exactly.
both men
Yep.
and women.
Yeah,
Yep.
facts. I spoke on this like a while ago on this show about structure. A lot of people are afraid of structure because the right man brings structure to his environment. But some
Mm-hmm.
people so used to living loosely that they can't adapt to structure. Is
Mhm.
where the head bumping come in and the confusion and conflict. You feel me?
Yeah. Hey,
Because
man,
as a
you do.
man, when I put my feet down wherever I'm at, I'm creating the structure that I'm used to creating because I'm a man.
Yeah, you know, it's a stat that say kids don't like their real fathers because they real father, the father that's in their life, because you know he's the disciplinarian, he's the one that it's a real. This is a real fucking stat that they took, y'all. That
I'm not.
kids
It's
do
true, and
that. Kids
I can agree on
don't
that
like their father.
because see, as a man, when you show lack of attention to your kids and you get an opportunity for a real man to come in and show your kids something, your kids' attention will drift towards that man.
No, I'm talking about no. I'm talking about a father that's doing what he's supposed to do. Kids don't like their
Mhm.
father. That's
Well,
what I'm
that
talking
probably
about.
got something to do with the mother, probably 70% of the time.
No, it's got something to do with that man, like you said. When you a man and you coming in, and even if you got kids, or let's just say we got our kids together, if you a man that's presenting and that's standing on that structure that you was talking about, see, by us being displaced for the little bitty time period that we were displaced, you know what I'm saying, when the government started assisting our women, and not saying that it's our women's fault, because it's our fault. And again, and this goes back to the concept previously, how we started this conversation about how everything falls upon the man. But I can see, but now as being a man, can we sit here and say, well, it is my fault because as a man, I'm supposed to accept those accountability and responsibilities. Now, I get that, but the only thing that I'm saying as a man, because I'm supposed to accept those accountability, but what about the limitations in the shit that I'm setting and creating for this woman to follow in order for me to be that leader in her life, or in her child's life, or in our child's life that I need to be? You see what I'm saying? It's a difference, because I ain't gonna say that every N word ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? And every woman ain't like that. That's why I try to speak for both, because
Yeah,
I know,
facts.
yeah, you know, yeah, no,
That's why I say
you know,
even with structure goes both ways. Like women bring their own type of structure to their households as well, which men
yeah,
have to learn how to adapt to as well.
yeah,
And
most
then
definitely.
with kids being involved, even with kids being involved, a man's still gonna be a man. You feel me? But if you're in a situation where you can't be a man towards that kid, I would advise you to leave.
Man,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, if you can't do what you're supposed to do,
And
I would say leave.
real talk, like if you lay down and you create a seed, man, you are responsible for that life.
Fact.
It doesn't matter how good you and the mom, or the mom and you and the dad, are y'all good or not. Y'all are responsible for that life, good terms or not.
Yes,
You
sir.
are responsible. It's not even
Responsible.
a question of I don't care if me and you get along. I don't care if you like me anymore. I don't care if I like you. It's about these kids now. You know what I'm saying? This is why these kids are the way that they are, because they feel unloved, they feel uncared about. So they grow up and they run to the streets. And then they think the streets is what actually loves them and what teaches them love, when that's all it's doing is teaching destruction. So
Because you know what it is? The streets give them that love that they not getting at home. It
On
get
that
them that
diamond,
attention.
brother
And
Fox.
it get them that attention that they not getting at home. That's how the streets always end up winning, because of curiosity and being accepted for who they are, versus being judged by the parent they live with, not knowing that the parent trying to teach you correctly. But the lack of is what creates them kids running to the streets. Because see, a lot of, and just being a coach and dealing with kids, a lot of kids, like the stuff that we seen as a kid, downtown, out of town, all types. A lot of these kids in Chicago ain't been past 55th.
yeah.
You feel me? It's a lot of that type of shit going on.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's a lot of that. But it's like, I'll say I respect all women, but even with the co-parenting involves communication skills. You feel me?
A lot of us
Because
ain't got communication skills. You know, a lot of us as parents, because we hit the DM and we like what we seen, and we stuck our penis in some cootie cat, and now we got a baby. So regardless of whether we was in a relationship or not, it's some forced ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So that I think that's honestly, I want to say 55% of the time, that's why a lot of these relationships and so-called families that we want to have ain't fucking having and working.
So that's like to not even change the subject, the Anthony Edwards situation. You know about that?
No, what's going on with him? Oh,
so with the Anthony Edwards situation and no girl being pregnant with his kid, and him, he showed the text message, him constantly telling her he don't want the kid, get rid of the kid.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
And she gonna keep it and this, that, and the third. Does that make that brother wrong?
Do it make him wrong? No,
it's an honest question. If I'm telling you I don't want it, do that make me wrong?
It don't make him wrong. Yeah, make him wrong, because if that was the case, nigga should have put a condom on.
How you know the condom ain't break?
Okay, but we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know all that.
We don't know all that. Just
but if I'm telling you this, see, this is where a lot of people get like.
You can't say that. But because why you lay down with me? What the fuck you mean?
Because that's what humans do.
Right. So and motherfucking humans have.
If I lay down with you in an accident, we not doing this on purpose. If this baby pop up on accident, and I'm letting you know while you in the phases of whatever phase you need to be in, that I don't know, hell no. And you still bring that child into the world, that is your fault for being prideful.
I don't know. Hey man, we got some women in the chat. What some of the women think about that? I want some of the women to respond. But OG,
you can't force a person to be a parent, bro. And that's what a lot of shit happens.
And I agree.
And then when it happens, then you get labeled as the deadbeat and all of this. When you done said over 1 million times you didn't want it. You can't force a child on a man. And then if you force a child and then think you're gonna do child support don't pay you that much money.
All right, so I'm kind of indifferent about this. I feel like if you didn't want to be a parent, then you should have strapped up.
That's what I see.
Like, again, we don't know the ins and outs of it. We don't know if he's strapped up.
Hypothetically say, we're gonna speak to both situations. Let's just say he didn't wear a condom. You know what I'm saying? I will hold him responsible because when you lay down, like OG said. Go ahead, OG.
Yeah. When you listen, I have 8 children and 5 baby mothers. I knew what I was doing when I was doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't blame nobody for nothing, because at the end of the day, I knew what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I knew what was going to be the outcome and the result of every situation that occurred. So at the end of the day, the whole Anthony Edwards situation is this, though. He did give her money and for the abortion, and she chose not to use it. So if you accepted that money and you decided not to do what it was intended to do, then I can't really fault him, because he gave her a solution and she decided to do what she wanted to do with it. Now, granted, at the end of the day, you still have a child on this earth. Regardless, you're a freaking millionaire. There's no excuse.
But see, that's cool, but his money ain't got nothing to do with her at all.
It just got something to do with the kid. Like,
but if I tell you I don't want this kid because I ain't ready to take care of the other kids because I'm taking care of my other kids, that is on you. I get what y'all saying, but I'm standing.
But I still can't walk around knowing I got a kid on this earth, bro, and I'm just not. And I got the means.
Look,
I got the means to take care of this kid. I just can't walk around and ignore this kid like he don't exist. Like he's here.
I spend time with other people's kids almost 10 months out the year. Damn near 11, fucking with football. So it's like I love the kids. So I'm not saying this out of spite or to be heartless. I'm saying this how Coach Ricky saying it. If I tell you no and you bring it, as y'all the family.
Damn,
you can't. I get what y'all saying. I'm not knocking what y'all saying, but this is me being a buck. You can't force no.
If you busting that woman, and
if I bust, see, that's different. If I bust on you, on purpose, then that's a difference.
Now
But
let's
if
just say
if we doing something and this occurs to happen and I didn't intentionally bust in you and I say no, it's no.
what you mean intentionally, motherfucker? Because you can get pregnant off pre-ejaculation, pre-cum.
When I say that, meaning if I wear a condom and it busts and you get pregnant and I say no, the answer is no.
Okay,
Period.
but then that's a conversation that's why
that's why I said
that's an immediate conversation.
If I go on you raw and I blow on you, then yeah, I'm gonna take care of my seed because I know what I just did. You feel me?
And Jonathan Miller said, if you have kids, take care of your damn kids, man.
Man, Jonathan, that ain't even
kids,
a problem.
Bro. I ain't gotta take care of you, but I'm gonna take care of them kids.
Yeah,
y'all could judge me however the fuck y'all want to. If the condoms break and I say no, that is your motherfucking child. Y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want to. If you want him around me, sign his ass up for football.
He said, LOL. He say sorry. Hey, he say sorry. God don't work that way, son. Hey, if you had a kid,
you was talking to the wrong person with that guy.
No,
man. We not even gonna go there. But
I knew when I laid down and created these kids, and I ain't gonna flex, man. My first child was a trap baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew this girl was going off to school, and I didn't want her to go off to school, so I did what needed to be done.
You ain't shit.
Oh my God! Oh my God! She didn't go off to school, but once she found out that she was pregnant, she had to come back. And my son is now 17, finna graduate from high school in May. So we didn't work out as a couple, but we damn sure worked out as parents. So it worked in a sense. You know, she still had to deal with me for the next 17, 18 years. So it worked in a sense. But kids are a blessing, man. Straight up.
Let me be clear for those in the chat that don't know Coach Ricky. I'll take very, very, very good care of my kids. Very good kid. It's very my kids straight. Just say that. Like I say, let's just make that clear. My kids straight. I take care of my kids, other people's kids as well. So what I'm saying has nothing to do with me not wanting to take care of my kids. I'm standing on how I stand. I get what y'all saying, but it ain't gonna sway how Coach Ricky standing how he stand. He's my 10 toes, not y'all.
Nigga, hey, Sean Lord says, hey, he said, hey, all kids are trapped.
I'm on my
my bad. Hold on. He said all kids are trapped. He said some find out 5 months in, some 50 years later. God
I am on like my 7th or 8th set of step kids. So I understand, man. Like,
hey, you ain't the only one. Hey, you ever say, hey Kim, hey OG Smash, you ever see your old step kids out in public?
Man, like
what is y'all? Hey, what are you doing on?
Hey, your old step kids ever saying something to you in public? I was at a store.
All the time, man, all the time.
Yeah,
are you with the new kids? Oh wow!
Yeah,
so what the new
kids? You know they see you on the store. Hey, what's up,
man?
Hey, I agree with Jonathan. He said if you're not willing to raise the baby by her, he said don't fuck her.
If the baby wasn't the intention in the first place, I'm a fuck her. Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Y'all can come with all these
logic. Like I said, kids are a blessing, man. And you know, I love the kids because probably that's the reason why I got so many of them, man. Because I love kids. Like I feel like for me, I be thinking of baby at first sight type shit. Like
I ain't doing that shit.
I'm definitely gonna get you pregnant type shit.
Yeah, you on a mission. I ain't coming like that.
I don't even know your name, but I'm definitely gonna get you pregnant.
Smash different. I ain't.
Oh my God! I'm already planning out at the next 18 years, baby. You already been here in my mind.
Hey, who is that? Jonathan that made that comment. Jonathan, you ain't never just looked at him like Jonathan. You don't think like Smash. Smash just told us how he think. I
Hey,
get your comment, Jonathan, but
hey,
you ain't sleep with nobody. You ain't out here sleeping with people thinking you finna have a baby with them through the door.
I
That
am.
smash is clear. That's it. Now, Jonathan, if you on the same time in that smash on, then hey, I accept that comment. But if you ain't on that same time in that smash on, I can't accept that
Man,
comment.
listen. I let you know through the gate. Like, we going to the clinic first. Let's see what's happening over here. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the thing with it too. Like, I agree with what he said. If you're not ready to take care of no children, please insert a condom. They got the thin condoms where you don't feel shit and it feel like you just. They got all different kind of shit nowadays, man. So
Yeah.
protect yourself straight up, because it don't take much to get a woman pregnant. I'm gonna tell you that. Nah,
man, Fresh to Death says practice abstinence and there will be no problems at all.
See, I can't do that. I can't do that. I've been dealing with coochie since I was 11 years old. Like,
Man,
it's
Words of
impossible.
wisdoms on CASHAPP Fresh to Death, brought to you by Bearded Conversation. Hey man, practice abstinence, man, and there will be no problems, man. Keep it in your pants and keep y'all legs closed, ladies. And we
I can't do that though.
Man, I probably got the least kids out of everybody on this motherfucker.
Man, listen.
Shit they can say to me.
Listen, it be hard, man. It be calling you sometimes.
Yeah. Well, not the baby, but
you just gotta answer.
Not the baby,
baby don't be calling me.
You can't even help it. You just gotta answer. Like, sometimes you don't even want to take the call, but it's
now,
like
Jonathan, I'm with that. Now,
it's calling block now.
Right, are you hear me?
Jonathan say, I'm not with abstinence. That's demonic. Ooh,
hey, I'm with Jonathan on that.
Y'all know how like y'all block a woman and she called from another number. That's how cool be calling nowadays. Like,
somebody showed me, bro, because I blocked a person, right? And they end up texting me because I got an iPhone, so I blocked them, right? But then they message came through green like an Android.
Yeah.
How the fuck they do that?
Oh yeah.
One of the kids had to put me on, like, you just got to turn your iCloud off.
Yep.
They snap, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm so diabolical with it that if you block me, it's cool. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be on Cash App sending you dollars in a little comment box. I'm gonna say the little shit that
I ain't gonna need lie. I did that before. I ain't gonna need from my move. I definitely did that move.
They give you enough word letters to say what you need to say, and I keep sending them dollars. Now I'm smart. Now I send Cash App requests and leave a message. I don't send the money no more. I
thought I was the only one. I ain't gonna. I definitely did that.
I ain't never did that. Now, y'all wild.
Hey, what? I'd have sent the $1 or $2. Like, girl, you got me fucked up. You better
y'all wild, man. Y'all wild.
Hey, I ain't gonna need lie. I definitely just did that like 2-3 years ago.
Listen, I'm gonna get my point across either way.
Hey, you hear me? Some way, somehow, even if it's gonna cost me $5.
This shit is not over with.
$5, I got 5 sentences.
Man,
that's a paragraph.
All right, so he says abstinence is not. He said abstinence is not demonic. He said you sound stupid. In response to Jonathan Miller, Miss Kimber says, why do y'all intentionally want to shake things up rather than gain deeper understanding?
Well, me personally, that's just me. I'm a cage rattler, so I'm the person that disagree with everybody. But overall, I ain't shaking nothing up for real. It's just shit. I stand how I stand. Shit. You know, I accept opinions and people's thoughts, but at the end of the day, these 2 shoes on my feet is my feet. I walk in these bitches.
I think the goal is to always understand anything that you do. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, why would you do it? You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to understand it, then I'm not finna waste my time with it. And I feel like a lot of things.
Go ahead and say it.
Hey, listen. I just have fun. That's what it is. The world
And
needs
that's
more
all it
laughs
is.
and need to have fun. Everybody got to stop being so uptight, man, with everything that's going on. Do y'all not understand who we have as president of the United States? So sometimes you got to just relax and live a little. Straight up.
Shout out my boy Trump.
No,
See,
we're
he a
not going to do that.
See, he a Trump support. See, he like Trump. See what I'm
I
saying?
fuck with Trump. Hey, I got a million points why I fuck with Trump, which I done did that on another episode already. But nah, I rock with him though. I got my reasons.
Nah,
You know,
I think, but listen though.
Earlier they said he messed with Trump.
But
Yeah, I
listen
rock
though,
with him.
in response to what Miss Felicia is saying, the father, from the sense of it, did not do enough. But again, I wasn't standing there with him, so I don't know what he did and what he didn't do. But what I do understand now is that there are 2 children that are dead,
That I did.
and that is what I understand. That is the problem, and that's the understanding that I have. And
I say, in my opinion, they both bogus.
yeah,
Ain't no right in that situation. They both bogus. If it was jail involved, they should both go. Because in all honesty, neither one of them did enough.
Yeah,
And
but I don't think it's
as the custodial parent, if anybody was to go to jail, it would have been her if they was gonna charge anybody with anything. But overall, neither one of them did enough, if you ask me. But my opinions and stuff that I put on Facebook was just me rattling the cage.
mm-hmm.
Because you know, I hate, like, I'm on Facebook a lot, so I hate seeing people bash men all the time. Like, people bash men, and then when you flip the table, it's you know what I'm saying? You get called out. I done got called bums, deadbeats, all type of shit by people that don't know me, just because I rattled the cage by flipping what they were saying. So, you know, me personally, I don't mind it. I take it because people don't know me. So, you know, so when people say deadbeat and bum and all of that, I get a kick out of it because I'm never called that. So in my head, it's kind of cool. I've never been called a deadbeat.
Yeah, I don't care what social media thinks, man. At the end of the day, those who know what they know outside of social media, that's all that matters. I don't do things for clout or for social media's approval. I'm gonna live my life. That's just how it is. You know, you don't like me, cool. You do like me, cool. Either way, I'm still gonna get out here and do what I'm supposed to do as a man, but because I'm doing it for me, you know. So that's how I see it.
So to speak on the original topic, so when I read the article yesterday, so when I read when I previously read the article, the father wasn't involved or wasn't even in the story. So that you guys brought it up today that he did an interview and and all these other things came out about how he told her to take the kids to wherever he told them to take the kids to, or to work or whatever the case. See, I didn't know any of those things. Now, again, like I stated, they both are negligent. I so heartily believe that it's both parents' fault. And again, why didn't they have the help? Shit, I don't know. I can't necessarily answer that. But
because
again,
they some fucked up individuals where people don't want to help you and your kids. You done burn too many bridges.
But again, by the father saying he was at work, I would have been late to work again. I hear what you're saying about not doing. I would have been late to work. I would have went over there. I'd have got my kids. I'd have found a way to situate it. If I couldn't been late to work, I'd have had to take that day off of work because this is involving my kids. 1 day or 2 days being off from work ain't gonna kill me if it's about me situating my kids now versus what the outcome is now. So again, I'm agreeing with all parties by saying that both parents, well, the majority of the people in the chat and Brother Smash, that both parents are negligent. We're negligent of these kids.
Facts. My thing was just if you need the help, just say that. Don't beat around the bush. That was my thing.
Yeah, but it ain't. But I hear what you're saying, but it ain't about that. That's why I made the statement. If you call me about my kids, period, bro.
But no, that's what I say. It's the if you call me, tell me you fucked up.
Stop cutting me off and listen to understand instead of listening to respond. It don't matter what you call me about. You shouldn't have to now. Certain things, yeah. If we in a relation, now if you want a new dress and you hit that type, I get that shit. Yeah, but if you call me with any type of thing going on or involving my kid, I don't give. You don't have to give me the fucking 24/7 info or whatever the fucking phrase is for that. it's your child, your son, your daughter, that right there is gonna set me the fuck off. I'm gonna have a fucking attitude, and regardless of what the situation is. But if I'm in that kid's life, I'm gonna automatically have a fucking attitude. And you know me, all my kids have always stayed with me. So you know I'm gonna have a motherfucking issue and a problem, period. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna want to take them. And see, that's me. We ain't gonna get off into me. Now I ain't gonna even.
Don't get me wrong. I agree with you. You know I agree with you. You know the situation I just recently had with my kids and their mama.
Yeah.
So I agree with you wholeheartedly. But my thing was, even if I put it in my own situation, which some people who know me know the situation I'm talking about. But even with my situation, if she would have called and told me before that situation happened, it wouldn't have just sprung up on me like, come get them right now because they can't be here. You feel me? But if you'd have gave me the heads up prior, before you got to all this silly shit, I would have been came and got my kids. I'm not a man, so you gotta let me know what's going on. You feel me?
Yeah, see, in those type of situations, but if she called me, like we saying that this woman called him and she talked to him again, with that from one, no beating around the bush, bro, because 9 times out of 10, like OG said, Smash stated, he knew what was going on with this lady, probably. You know what I'm saying? The child was 9. I'm gonna say
he stated he haven't heard from his kids in over a month.
A month though, so
and he hasn't heard from his kids in over a month due to them being homeless and her not having no money. I'm pretty sure those phones was off.
Okay, so and again, that's even the more reason why now
I'm gonna get in touch with you though. I don't know where you at. You ain't told me you in the casino garage.
But you missing the point. That's so now since I ain't heard from you in a month, when you finally do call, guess what my first reaction is gonna be? Where the fuck are my kids at? Let me talk to my fucking kids. I ain't even got time for you to tell me that y'all sleeping in a motherfucking car or homeless or whatever the case may be, because my first instinct as being a parent and as being a father is where are my kids at?
Yeah.
And that's agreed. I ain't disagreeing with that at all.
So I don't know that mind reading
but
shit.
At the end of the day, for me, let me know. That's all I'm saying. Let me know you fucked up. You feel me? Don't sit there and be prideful and beat around. Let me know. I feel you. I agree with you 100%. But if you're fucked up as the other parent, let me know before you that fucked up.
And I can agree with that.
Don't let me know you fucked up while you 3 months into being fucked up. Tell me when you the first 2-3 days into being fucked up. Tell me 2-3 days before you prior to being fucked up, because you know you finna be fucked up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Let me know ahead of time to prevent shit like this. Don't let me know when shit happen and hit the fan. That ain't how life works.
Well, you know, I just see, so we just got to find better ways of communication and better ways of effectively communicating and having some type of bonds with our significant other or with the people that we have children with, because, you know, it's times where, you know, families don't hear from their fathers or their mothers, whoever the child stays with, and it goes months or years or however long they go without speaking to their other parent. That's just crazy, because it shouldn't even be like that. And sometimes you're right.
If I tell a motherfucker I'm at work, drop them off at Be Good crib, you need to be making your way to Be Good crib with my kids.
Yeah,
especially if you're in the area of Be Good, get my kids over there will be good. You feel me?
See, but she didn't have no way though, because
they slept in a car. I will catch.
Yeah, the car was out of gas. Okay, we'll see. That's what should have happened then. And then somebody should go to a gas station and got some gas.
And she still didn't. She still didn't do it. You sitting in the casino parking lot, bro. Everybody walking out this bitch with money. These kids be out here panhandling, selling water.
Well, if you in a casino, man, and you walking out that motherfucker probably with no money. I mean, only a few people really hit.
You never know until you ask if you fucked up.
And that's true too, but again, true. But if you're telling me to take them somewhere, and I'm telling you we out of gas and we ain't got no money, you're right. That's when. So, but and I don't know if she was on somebody's phone. Like she could have. We can come up with all types of scenarios.
Was a hype.
Like Mr. Kimber said, Miss Kimber says, no, Miss Kimber said people have fucked up ways. It be the reasons why folks can't find help. They both look slow. And you know, a lot of times I know y'all always tell me when I'm reading articles and I look at people's pictures and I say, well, maybe it was some type of mental or but you never can tell just by looking at at a person, but sometimes, man, people don't know how to find the proper and correct help.
And then
like,
some people ain't got none because they done burnt all their bridges.
But who did she have? But who did she have to look up to? Because her mother was in the van with her. You know what I'm saying?
And that go back to my statement. You have to be a fucked up individual for
Miss Kimber,
nobody to want to help you or your mama.
This comment she says the women versus men shit is fucking stupid. Move on. First of all, this ain't a man
This ain't
versus
no women versus men.
this ain't no men versus women. So sometimes now I'm gonna get on you. Your understanding is completely wrong and off here. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how you even came up with this was a man. This is not a man versus woman type of conversation. I'm trying to get Coach Ricky to understand that regardless of what this woman might have did in communication or when she got in contact with him, I'm saying that my first instinct would have been for the kids. He's saying don't beat around the bush, and she should have let him know previously and earlier. It's not a man versus woman comment because we said we hold it both responsible. But all I'm saying is that it don't matter how the conversation was had. When it was had, I believe that the father should have stepped up. If he was able to step up because y'all said he was working, y'all said he was able to tell her to go drop the kids off somewhere. I believe he could have made a better effort. He could have took a cab. Like I say, he could have been late to work or took off to work and went and got his damn kids himself.
Yeah, like I said, they both could have did more. I say I'm not siding with neither side for Miss Felicia, and I'm not siding with neither side. You feel me? I'm stating in my own opinion how I feel. It's not a woman versus man thing.
I just want to let this ain't a woman versus man.
I told
I think both parties.
Be Good. I agree with everything Be Good saying. I agree with everything OG Smash is saying. I'm not disagreeing with neither one of them. But for Coach Ricky, my thing is a lot of stuff can be prevented ahead of time before it gets to the point of. You feel me? That's the only point I'm making. Regardless of what go on, she was homeless for 3 months. You could have let me know that 3 months ago. That's all I'm saying. Everything else after that is agreeable.
But as a man, like, because men, I believe men are more prideful than women. I don't know if people will agree, But even as a man, if I was the person that went homeless and I had the kids and I couldn't provide for the kids, sometimes being a man and being a provider, like it's hard to just come out and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that it's right or wrong because I would want you to ask me for help, but it's hard, brother. You know what I'm saying? And I know it shouldn't be that hard. Listen.
What I just I'm not cutting you off. You stating what I just said earlier.
No, I'm not because you keep saying she should have let you know way ahead of time. I'm trying to let you know it's hard because even as a man, bro, it's hard to just come out and tell or as a person, fuck that. As a person, period, bro. It's hard to come out and tell other people, you know what I'm saying, that you need help. So we can't because you keep saying
no. I stated earlier. Listen to me. I stated earlier that if you are familiar with homeless people, they don't like letting people know that they're fucked up. Yeah, I stated that.
But I'm taking it beyond being homeless. I'm saying period with any type of situation, losing a job, just needing help. Period. A lot of people don't like going to other people asking for the help, be a man or woman or a child sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the way some people are wired. So am I going to fault that person for not, you know what I'm saying, coming to me earlier? No, so what I should try to do is understand maybe why that person didn't come to me early and accept the fact that that person didn't come to me earlier and don't turn it into a big thing because a lot of times now that's what makes it turn into an argument. And now, Miss Felicia, that's where it gets to the point in a conversation or discussion that might be had where it can turn into a man versus woman type of topic or issue. That's not what I'm doing here.
See, I feel like y'all misunderstanding what I'm saying.
Maybe we might be because I'm
feel like y'all misunderstanding. Because what you saying is exactly what I'm saying, just in a different way. Because what you saying, I stated already. Regardless if it's homeless or anything, let me know. Communicate with me.
You feel me? Panel tonight, man. Yeah.
That was my only thing. Everything you just said, I agree and also hit on earlier in the show. But my thing, and that I will stand on, if you fucked up, you as humans, we know when we not to be fucked up.
Calm the language down. We messed up.
You messed up. When you messed up, we know when we finna be messed up, bro. We know when we finna go without.
we know when we not finna have our next dollar no time soon. That's when you let me know.
That's true, but that's why I say it's not that easy at times.
It ain't gotta be easy, but it's kids involved. See, not being easy is an excuse. We passed that. It's kids involved. When it's kids involved, it's no excuse. It's no excuse. Like you said, when it's kids, you jumping up. As a father, if it's kids involved and you tell me what it is, I'm up and I'm coming to get my fucking kids. My kids, excuse me. But I'm coming to get my kids. But that's why I say it's just communication. It ain't like a back and forth. It's just, for me personally as an individual, communication gets a long way. Something we learned in grammar school. You feel me? Now people can use the pride and all the other scenarios or excuses, but at the end of the day, if you open your mouth to the person that you had kids with and let that person know, whether it's man or woman, if you let that other person know that you need their help, let them know. And let them tell you if they're gonna help you or not.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Because even if it was me, if I, like you said, if I was homeless, I'm not gonna be shy to tell you that I'm fucked up. When me and my BM stopped talking, I was sleeping in my truck. I used to come to your crib. I wasn't prideful to tell you I was fucked up. I used to come to your crib, man, because I need to sleep on the couch. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's not a prideful thing. People make excuses for themselves. If you messed up out here, use your resources. When I was messed up out here, my family was my resources. I wasn't shy or scared to tell them that I was fucked up. I mean, messed up out here. You feel me?
But again, everybody understanding they understanding. Some people,
I get that.
They want to admit it. Some people just can't. They just can't do that. That's all I was trying to understand.
And I just said that's the reason why the outcome of that situation became lack of communication, lack of understanding, and too much pride.
Yeah.
On both ends.
Yeah, maybe something was going on, like Miss Kimber said. She said they both looked. I know I don't want to repeat it like that, but she said that they both looked like they had some issues going on, and a lot of times, and that's why she said we're a deeper understanding. A lot of times it do be that way. You know what I'm saying? It do be a lot going on, and we don't know these people's situations that we talk about or that we might read articles on. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try not to throw shade or anything. I just try to give my informative opinion about a topic, just like with anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want nobody in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
This just silly conversation. This ain't
you know what I'm saying?
Woman bash or a man bash. This just conversation and understanding.
Because in this situation, everybody wrong. Shit, including the town and the people that she reached out for, the resources that she tried to go get, that did nobody help this woman. Because how the hell did she go 3 months in the city? And again, how the hell is she now in the shelter? I don't even want to get back into that. But yeah, man, but it's help out here, man. And I like the fact that,
like Gigi said, you could have went to the
shelter,
police station, shelter, fire department. It's a lot of things that she could have did versus sit there and wait on him.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
And it's a lot of things that he could have
did versus what he did. You feel me?
God damn it, this showed a lot of things he could have did again. Like I said, I would have took off work, brother, or I'd have been late to work, brother. Like ain't no way in the hell, bro. Like I just, but some man,
I agree with you on that. I agree wholeheartedly.
Everybody things differently. Everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah. Well, regardless of whether we believe is right or wrong, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. And again, and let me, and I want to talk about this man versus woman thing. Like, why is that so shunned in our community about men versus women? Like, it's not really about putting men versus a woman. It's more about understanding who a man is and who a woman is, and how these two creatures and these two species can come together and intertwine and cohabitate. You know what I'm saying?
See, in today's world, you can't mention woman and men in the same sentence without somebody getting offended or somebody feeling like they gotta protect that gender.
See, and that's cool and that's okay, and you should be doing that. But again, you got to understand, like these are people's experiences, these are people's lives, these are what men and women go through. So it's not a man versus woman thing. It's about, if you're in a relationship and you've been in relationships, and not to turn this into no relationship guru or no relationship type of shit. This is life, bro. This is what we all go through. Just like OG Smash. I wish he would have stayed on because I really wanted him to go off and to really explain, what he said, what he did. But just
he'll be back tomorrow. Because his podcast ended at 9.
Yeah. But again, like we have these experiences and we go through these things with the opposite sex or with the same sex. We have experiences. Well, why can't we talk about our experiences? Now, I get it, just like, whatever your orientation is, you keep it private. Some people should keep their business, but people don't keep their business private. That's why we got therapists out here that got open shows. That's why we got people out here that's shit. Even before we had people, we had motherfucking newspaper articles. What was the Dear John? You write in to somebody or on the radio stations, you call in and they talk. This is what people like to do to try to understand people. I think here late in modern times in this era it's just got so out of whack. And this is where Brother Fox comes in, but he ain't on it right now, is where that feminism movement come in. Now, I would
My
say
bad,
that
I cut you off. I'll be right back, bro. I gotta charge my phone.
yeah, go ahead. This is where that feminist movement come in, and now that people or women, they want to be in the forefront, and women, I even read somewhere, I think it's like, well, I want to say at least 60-70% of all melanated women are the proprietors of master degrees. You know what I'm saying? Over any other ethnic race of people or group of ethnic group. I won't say race, ethnic group of people. You know what I'm saying? Melanated women, I think they like 60, 70, they own or are the proprietor of 60 or 70% of master's degrees. So it's not about a man versus woman thing. It's about understanding and trying to get a better a sense of knowledge about being with each other. Like ain't shit perfect. We all argue. We all have our disputes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a red pill, blue pill, black pill, purple pill, or in that type of sector type of individual. So when these type of conversations come up whenever they arrive, I like to approach them from a more uh, mm, cognitive, not so philosophical, or what it could be or what it can be. I like to take the personal experiences from what I've been through, or from what you've been through, if you want to discuss or talk about it, and then we try to match and see what went wrong. Because guess what? Some things that I might see, you might not see, and vice versa. Or some things that I might think is right, you might not think is right. Even if I can sit here and explain it to you and give you all, I mean, it's just how it is. I mean, that's why we are individuals. You know what I'm saying? We all are individuals for a reason. If everybody was the same, this world wouldn't work. That's why we have the yin and the yang. In order to learn how to love, you got to know what hate is. In order not to like something, or order to dislike something, you got to know what you dislike to know what you like, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So that's all, Miss Kimber. I never want to try to make it a woman versus man thing. That's not what I do. I love my women on my channel. Y'all the queens of the channel. And any woman out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate, respect, love, and subscribe to anything positive and productive, that a woman has going on, man. Man, hey, shit, I encourage it, man. We got some brothers on the channel that, feel a different type of way. And again, I'm open to all philosophies and ideologies. That don't mean I subscribe. It just means that, look, I'm a little bit more open and susceptible to what others have to say, and that's not for everybody. And again, I play devil's advocate a lot when I'm up here. I jump on this side, I jump on that side. Like Brother Fox always says, man. Whenever you get into a certain situation, well, even though I think the brother still does it in a condescending way. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Fox. But for me, I would use this I never thought about it like that. I don't want that to be condescending. I want to take that approach to anything that I might not have experienced or that I might not know nothing about, because I don't know everything, or I haven't experienced everything. I haven't seen everything. And guess what? I don't think like everybody think, and vice versa. That's again the individuality. That's where our own separate spirits and energy come in. That's why your fingerprints, no fingerprint is the same. No DNA strand or twist is the same. You know what I'm saying? It might has the same makeup and it might be made the same way, but it's not the exact same. You know what I'm saying? So again, like it's just a clash, man. It's just some shit that come up, man. It ain't about man versus woman, man. Because in the end, guess what? Men gonna love women and women gonna love men and vice versa, man. And we gonna keep it moving. And we gonna keep it moving. What she say? She says the goal, Miss Kimber says the goal goalposts will forever move when it comes to accountability. Do bad. What's going on, Do bad? You said the goalposts will be forever moved when it comes to accountability. What do you mean by that? The goalposts will be moved when it comes to accountability. You know what I'm saying? Because like I stated earlier, even when we talked about all the things that we talked about, and I tried to tie it back in to, even from traditional and from cultural aspects and from being leaders and things of that nature, that's usually the man. So when anything goes bad, that's on the man. When anything goes good, that's usually a celebratory ritual that's geared towards the man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that men should take full accountability and responsibility and just set boundaries with our women so that we can cohabitate and make it work and be a central unit, meaning being a family where, we keep it strong and it don't break. You know what I'm saying? And I don't and I'm not saying I want to rule over my woman or have dominion over my woman, or what my woman says has no value. Of course not. Because if that was the case, I wouldn't be seeking counsel within my woman, because she can keep me calm. She knows what to do. See, this is a teamwork. But if it's got to be a person that's up front, or a front man, or a face of the company, as they say here in today's times, that's me. So I'm taking full accountability. So I don't know what's really meant by that. So, but I do agree. She said, if grocery stores, power grids shut down tonight, many will be left in women versus men loops and fighting. The more you build and apply yourself to shit that matter, the less these combos matters. That's not true. If grocery stores and power grids shut down right now, many will be left in men versus women. Hell no. That's see. So what type of people do you know, or what type of people um are you into it with? Because if the power grids and shit shut down and grocery stores shit shut down, I'm trying to gather up all my resources and get my family together and activate and initiate this plan that I got wrote down. You know what I'm saying? And letting everybody know what they need to do in their stations and the places that they need to take. You know what I'm saying? Because now this infrastructure has to get locked down, and we need to go get a certain amount of resources that I wasn't able to get during the time that we was trying to save up for whatever this. You know what I'm saying? So no, and I encourage others to do the same. You know what I'm saying? Have a plan. I don't give a hell if you think you need to go get a bunker, if you think you need to go get some books. Hey, and I encourage people, go get generators, go get them EMF paint. You know what I'm saying? Paint your listen, man. No, Miss Cameron, no. That man versus woman look, and then guess what? See now, and let me also tell you, see, these conversations should be important. Let me tell you why. Because now you got to cohabitate with a person. You know what I'm saying? Now you're gonna be with this person for a long time. And guess what? Ain't no entertainment, ain't gonna be no phones, ain't gonna be no Facebooks, ain't gonna be no computers, ain't gonna be no YouTubes, ain't gonna be no driving no cars because the gas station's gonna shut down. This is gonna be an apocalypse, like we talked about the other day. You need to learn how to effectively communicate. You know what I'm saying? You need to learn and love this person that you with, and activate these chakras and understand what vibration is, and electricity and high flow between these two energies, meaning man and woman, and learning how to, what I'm saying, operate as one and become one. Yeah, this shit, it get deeper than that, man. So don't no, I fucks with all type of discourse, man, and conversations, man. All that shit is important because all that shit help. I don't give a hell if it's this big or that big. Everything help. But I don't think that, if power grids and grocery stores shut down, man, I ain't listen. I hopefully the people that I know and the circle I'm in, they won't be sitting there talking about no man versus woman shit. You know what I'm saying? No, 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 no. I don't think so, because I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't be sitting here talking about it. You know what I'm saying? You'll be securing what you need to secure. You know what I'm saying, to keep shit going. Trust me, man. No, not over here, man. And I don't think nobody that really watches would do that. You know what I'm saying? And again, for me, like I say, I'm not really in those sectors, and I see that shit. That's why I stated I'm not part of the red, blue pill, purple, black, whatever. But it's people that subscribe to that, right? And for the people that subscribe to that, I don't know if they genuinely believe that shit, or if, you know what I'm saying, or if it's just for clickbait, if it's just for entertainment, if it's just for people to come to their channels and listen to the rhetoric that they like to spew out. You know what I'm saying? It could be a number of reasons why people, stick in those sectors. Just like even with the conscious community, I like to frequent the conscious community, or the so-called woke, or the so-called commission brothers and the Pan-African brothers. I like to get over there in their sectors and listen to some of the things that they like to say. You know what I'm saying? You should try to go over there, man. You should hear some of the ridiculousness that's over there as well. Do they drop gems and jewels? Yes, they do. But do I follow all the logic and rhetoric and shit that they be talking? No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't. That's why I encourage people to do their due diligence. I encourage people to do their vet work. I encourage people to have intellectual discourses. I encourage people to have these conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like, and because back in school, how they used to say, and even though I ain't wholeheartedly sold on this yet, but ain't there's no such thing as a stupid question. You know what I'm saying? So I would guess, when we having these conversations and we talking about certain things and we ask certain questions, I mean, some people want to know, you know. I do apologize if you thought it was took that way. I know you probably didn't, but I just, I don't want you to think that that was the primary focus of tonight's discussion. Men versus women. No, I never put men versus women, not me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lover of all people, man. We don't do that here. But again, my panelists, they have their own thoughts, views, and opinions and ideologies that they like to follow. And again, it's an open platform, man. I let listen. If you got something to say, man, I let you say it. If you want to come in and speak your mind or add to the conversation, or change the topic or change the discussion, or like I say, just add to what we got going on. Y'all know how I am, man. I let the people rock. As long as it's tasteful and we can go through without, what I'm saying, it being too, what I'm saying, disruptive. I don't want to say disruptive, but to the point where it get just, like where we can't, what I'm saying, have a good conversation. But other than that, these conversations be dope. What'd you say? He say, "Ain't no sunshine when she goes away." Hey man, peace and light, man. Peace and blessings, brother Spirit. What's going on, brother? How you feel tonight, brother Spirit? How you feel tonight, man? What's going on? Hey man, Spirit Jalia. Hey man, brother Spirit. Hey, brother Spirit, man, I gotta get you on one of these Fridays, man. Hey, brother Spirit, man, what I want you to do, man. Damn, man. I need you to hit me up, man, in the back chat. I need you to hit me up in the back chat. It said, yeah. That's most definitely, man. Big ups to OG Smash. He had to roll out. You know what I'm saying? He said he appreciate the convo. You know what I'm saying? And he appreciate the invite. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. I appreciate you too, brother, for sliding through. But yeah, brother Spirit, you're gonna have to hit me, brother Spirit, man. I want to get you on the show on a Friday, man. You know what I'm saying? So we can support your music. Hey, brother Spirit, I don't know if you got my email. If you still there, man, I'm putting my email in the back chat. Grab my email, man, and email me. And so I can hit you up, man, and we can you know what I'm saying, converse or something, man. I wanna have you on the show on a Friday, man. You know what I'm saying? And push that music and shit you do, man. Big ups to Brother Spirit in the building, man. Big ups to Gary. Well, you been Gary, man. What you do? Yeah, so if you could check the back chat, Spirit, I put my email in the back chat. You know what I'm saying? beardgangiscon@gmail.com. I put my email in the back chat. Hey gang, hope everyone is having a good night. Yeah, most definitely, brother Gary. What's going on, brother Gary? Yeah, we having a great night. Yeah, but I put my email in the back chat, Spirit. Please check that out. And you right, do bad. Ain't no sunshine when she gone, man. So we and see, and another thing, that's why I really don't push that man versus woman. Cause I wanna, everybody needs somebody sometime. Y'all, come on, man. Listen. So for me, a lot of times, and the brothers got off the panel because I wanted to get into that because like in these type of sections where they put men versus women, I be hearing a lot of times like how men be like, you shouldn't be a stepfather to no other man's kid and all that other type of crazy shit. But as you heard some of the brothers on my and listen. So, and again, because it's a lot of it's a lot we can bounce off and go back and say what we're wrong and how this ain't working. That's probably the reason why. But anyway, but again, like those brothers said, shit, I ain't got no problem, what I'm saying, being in another man's child life and taking care if I'm with their mother. Like, if they ain't said directly, but that's kind of what it's hint for if you doing what you're doing. So, I mean, shit, it is what it is, when it comes to shit like that. And again, like I don't have a problem, you know what I'm saying, dating a woman that's got kids and I got kids, you know what I'm saying? For me, I tend to think that it's easier because she understands just like I understand that we both have time constraints and we know how to both be parents, not necessarily me in that way because I might parent a different way. But of course we can sit down and also have these type of conversations and the more you know and the more you conversate and the more you interact with a person, sometimes you can kind of gauge. Sometimes I'll fucking be psycho and flip out on you, but that's why I say, and that's why I stated earlier about a lot of times, about the protection with the kids. Like when we was talking about taking care of the kids. If you laying down with somebody, man, it's a possibility you can get pregnant. If you don't want to lay down with a woman and you don't want to get her pregnant, man, have regular sex, bro. Like all that condom breaking, man. Buy good. I get it, man. Sometimes accidents happen and all that shit. But even if that happens, bro, you still have a responsibility. You know what I'm saying? But again, within that, it's like shit, like man, we so quick to be lustful towards one another versus learning who we are. You know what I'm saying, as a person and learning the other person. It's more of a lustful attraction versus a more universal attraction. So I think we need to get off into that as well. And like we were speaking about the time limit that it takes for a person once you break up with somebody. What's the time limit on just maybe having communication or getting back out into the dating world. Say 8 months to a year, I believe is a good time to focus on yourself, you know what I'm saying, and really see who you are, you know what I'm saying, and maybe, tap into some spirituality or, maybe tap into some exercise or maybe tap into some other things to, what I'm saying, set yourself free or, maybe meditate more, just find different avenues to learn about you. That's important, learning yourself. I get it. We say men versus women conversations. I think it's more of a us learning who we are as a person conversation. And it just turns out to or just turns into a man versus woman conversation because we not secure and we don't know ourselves. And when I say we, I mean a woman being that woman and a man being that man, us overall as individuals collectively in this world, separate, of course, but just all of us. Sometimes not everybody, but sometimes we don't take that time out to learn who we are or to know what we want or to set these type of boundaries once we get in any type of relationship. It doesn't have to be a physical relationship with a man or another woman. It could be a business relationship. It could be a work relationship. You know what I'm saying? It could be a cordial relationship with someone that you see every day. It's now you mad and now you done piss this motherfucker off when he usually asks you for $1 every day and you usually give it to him. But now you done woke up and you mad and you in your emotions and your feelings and you don't know how to take the energy that's coming to you and you spit at the man and you tell the man to fuck off. And now this man is like, what the fuck? What's going on? Now, what if you walk 10 steps and you fall the fuck out and this man, no CPR can fucking save you? Now he ain't trying to do shit for you. It just, man, it's a lot of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying even once you take accountability and that and accept that responsibility of learning who you are, guess what? Shit still happens because we human. Shit still happens because we human. You know? So I agree. Club can't get any say I've been here listening, but I was getting the club. Oh, that's good. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm gonna jump on, bro, most definitely. He's what you say, Gary? Oh, yeah. Hey, man, y'all heard what Miss Kimber said, man. Y'all heard what Miss Kimber said, man. Y'all hear my moderators, man.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Gary says, wrap that shit up. It shouldn't be just the woman's responsibility. I know this sucks and I'm not going raw, but think about yourself enough to wrap it up. That's most definitely fact. Like she said, facts, Gary. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, most definitely. And again, man, like, come on, man, we people, we know better, man. We know when we get into certain situations. But like I say, but if we took the time out to know ourselves, man, and really value ourselves, because now it's coming to a point, y'all, and I'm gonna wrap it up and put the duck out here on this point. Now it's coming to a point, y'all. I just spoke on the show. It's not even about getting the STD or none of this shit. It's about knowing who your partner is medically. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if you got a sickle cell trait and she has a sickle cell trait, and now you guys have a baby, and now the baby's got sickle cell anemia. Now the baby gets sickle cell anemia, and that's a hard pill to swallow. Or you got some type of hereditary, you know what I'm saying, thing going on with you, and she does too, and you know, if y'all procreate, you know what I'm saying, the chances or this chances. Like, man, it's a lot of shit that, like, I don't give a whether they facilitating it, they pushing it, or it's a I ain't gonna even say that because I don't want to give whatever, however it's going on, however it's happening, a lot of shit is happening. And we need to wake up and open our fucking eyes, man, and realize that, you know, you are important. I don't give a fuck who you are, man. If you out there and you watching this or you ain't watching this and you might stumble upon it, just know you are important, man. Learn who you are. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell everybody, man, every fucking day I get on this program, man, love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration, man. Those are some of the 5 key components and steps and that one can take into learning who they are. And in return, that can help you, you know what I'm saying, be able to navigate with other people and be in tune with other people. You know, so with that being said, man, I'm gonna leave y'all how I came to you, man. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations one last time. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, our prayers, views, and meditations. And don't forget love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's what we live by here on Bearded Conversation, man. Hey, man, and we finna open up the club on Club Can't Get In, man. We finna spend some music, man. Check my boy out, Club Can't Get In, man. If y'all ain't sub, go sub up to his channel, man. If we got any new people in the building, man, sub up to the channel, hit that like button, get your phones out, share with 3 people, tell those 3 people to share with 3 more people, man. And make sure y'all tuning in every Monday through Thursday, man, for Bearded Conversation, Real Men Talk, 9 p.m. Central to 11. Hey, also tomorrow, y'all, man, we got a special guest in the building on Bearded Studios, Real MCs Talk, man. Nixon, she will be in the building. Miss Nixon will be in the building, man. So I'm gonna need y'all to come in, man, and show us some support, man. She's a young lady, man. She raps, she dances, she sings. You know what I'm saying? So she gonna come in and display some of her music and you know, and just talk to the fam, man. And we gonna keep it fam work. So with that being said, man, to all my superheroes, all my Beardonians, you know what I'm saying, and all my beautiful people, man, all superheroes don't wear capes, but they still need their theme music. And with that being said, we out.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah. What up, man? Yeah. Bearded Conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate?
Hey, also, man, don't forget to check out Bad TV, man, on Saturdays, man. Y'all know what it is, man. We come on about 11 until, man, we spin and have good conversations, man. Don't forget, man. Hey, also, don't forget tomorrow to check us out for this Nixon interview, man. It's hot off the press. It's coming to you, brought to you by Bearded Studios, man. Hey, man, peace and blessings to everybody out there, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, man. Big ups to everybody that jumped on the panel tonight. Big ups to everybody in the chat. Peace and blessings, grand risings, and a good evening to everybody, man. Y'all know what it is, man. I tell y'all every night, man. Without y'all, there wouldn't be no us here on Bearded Conversation, man. Same black time, same black channel. Talk black to me, y'all.
Managing several businesses, t-shirts, podcast. No, you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube. Knowledge supreme, infinite. Chicago got us different, excited to talk about it. Going live, check your notifications so you can holler or leave it in the comments. Debate it, just being honest. Chicago topics, worldwide views. We supersonic, big gang of time can circle back round like every week. Tell a friend off the block.
Happy Valentine's Day to all the ladies in the chat. Happy Valentine's Day to all the ladies in the chat.
Tap in, why you hating? You already know we locked in the world's greatest.
Yeah, you in that Eastern time zone. We in that Central time zone. We got about 53 minutes for Valentine's Day here, Gary.
Why you hating? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. Come on. The hood lovers. Giving it back. The hood lovers. Broadcasting live. Off the block, giving it back.
She say, motherfuckers don't know what time it is. Hey, man, those that fuck with us. Those that don't fuck with us anyway, man. We out.
Off the block, giving it back.
Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. When we come together, may we always meet on a level. Once we're in each other's presence, may we always be humble and plumb. And when we leave each other's presence, may we always part on the square. With that being said, man, peace and blessings to the chat. Peace and blessings to all my moderators, man. Hey, don't forget to tune in tomorrow. Peace, and we out.